Today's question is, what kind of pain do y'all think is more painful? Welcome back to another Wilky Wednesday. It's not Wednesday today, but what a beautiful sky. This past weekend in Columbus, we got an extreme tornado warning. And I think one actually did touch down. It was the first time that I have experienced the tornado sirens going off, and my phone buzzed a couple times with like that SOS alert. Like whenever there's an abducted child or missing person or extreme weather. So that was very spooky, because it happened at like 10:30 I think. So I was in bed when it happened, and then I started hearing the sirens, and I was like, oh crap, this is a little bit more serious than I thought. Because I've been getting flood watches and heavy rain alerts the past couple of weeks, just because Ohio, Columbus area, I know it's a lot all over the country, but they've been getting hammered with rain. I saw on the news by one of my favorite kind of people, a meteorologist, that they had 11 straight days with measurable rain, which was the first time since, I think he said, like the 80s. And on top of that, it was like 5/100 of an inch of rain in 11 straight days, which that hasn't happened in X amount of years. There've been a couple days I could ride my bike, but it's real weird rain. It's been raining at just such unfortunate times. I leave my house usually around 6, a little bit after, and it'll either have been raining just like minutes ago, and so I don't really trust that it won't rain again. And some days it does rain while I'm driving my way to work, and then other times it won't have been raining, and then it starts raining on my drive to work, and it'll be fine all day, and then maybe at 1 o'clock-ish it'll start raining again, and then it'll stop. And I get off at 3:30. It'll be good till 3:30, and then it'll rain while I'm driving home at like 3:45, 4 o'clock. Which, if I get wet and I'm going home, I don't care. But getting wet from the rain on your way to the work, and you gotta spend the first half of the day soaking wet. I suppose I could leave clothes at work. I never really thought about that. I've got an extra shirt there, but I've gotta remember there's a cop or sheriff. He likes to sit in these side streets now that school's starting back up soon. This road used to be 55, now it's 35, and people still go like it's 55. I want to say last year there was a stretch of like, I almost want to say a month, so something might have happened, because usually they're reactive speed trapping places, usually like a crash or someone called in and complained. I could imagine it being by a school, someone called in and complained. Dang, the crick is up. But what I was saying is there was about a month-ish, Monday through Friday, when I drove this way to work, someone was pulled over. It looked like it was by the same sheriff, so I mean, he definitely hit his quota that time, that month. The other reason why I really haven't been riding my bike is because it's been so foggy in the morning. I did it once, I think it was last week's or the week before's Wednesday video, and by the end of the video of the recording. It was just water speckles all over the camera. And I got soaked because my body was just absorbing all of the fog, rain, water in the air. And so that's why I know it's miserable being at my job when I'm wet in the morning. So there's that cop I was talking about. Sheriff, to be more specific. Today's question is, what kind of pain do y'all think is more painful? I'm not talking about like the classic giving birth or breaking an arm. I'm talking about like on like a low scale threshold. Threshold isn't the right word, but that's the word that's coming to mind. In my top 3, I think tooth pain, and then ear, like an earache, and then I say like stomach pain. A close third that could maybe be rivaling stomach pain is, I would say, a headache, but that's my top 3. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and if I'm just totally talking out of my ass. But I think that's a reasonable list. I don't think there's too much you could argue around that. Okay, bye.